Good afternoon, everybody. MG here, MG Covers. Was able to get a video in to preview today's action, so super excited about that. Before we get into that, I have a couple cool things I'm going to show you today. Let's review yesterday's action. Did not win. We were close. Cincinnati had the win late, had the lead late. 3-1 was covering the run line, and bullpen blew up. Gave up some big home runs, lost altogether. So that brings us now our record to 1-1 on the season, down just a little bit of juice. So we're going to dive in and talk a little bit about OPS. Before we do that, like always, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to have a lot of content coming out for baseball season, including if you are a coaching client, we're going to walk you through A to Z how I handicap Major League Baseball. You will have access to all of the power rankings for Major League Baseball and can actually handicap on your own. It's kind of like a DIY kit, do-it-yourself handicapping. If you want to follow me on all the social media outlets, you can do that. MGCovers, covers spelled with a Z. So what I'm going to show you today, I'm going to talk about OPS. OPS is on-base percentage plus slugging. It's a very popular stat now, and a lot of people are kind of gravitating towards that. The reason OPS is an indicator of winning in Major League Baseball is because OPS takes into consideration home runs, which is a huge factor in winning. That's the reason Detroit ended up beating Cincinnati. Anytime you can, hit one out of the ballpark, and the way they're playing the game now, you got a runner on first and second. They're not trying to bunt, get the guy over. They're trying to hit home runs. So if you got a runner on first and second, say one out, next two batters are going to try to hit home run jacks. That's just the way the game's played. It puts a ton of pressure on the pitcher because all he needs is to pitch one bad pitch or to pitch that batter's pitch hits a home run. So let's look at the top 5 teams in OPS combined. To bottom 5 teams. My Braves coming in at 484, struggling with the bats here early. They were lucky to win that matchup yesterday. Kansas City, we knew they didn't have a great lineup, coming in at .476. Cleveland, .441. Colorado Rockies will be able to hit well at home. On the road, not so much, .418. And Pittsburgh Pirates bringing up the bottom at .390. If you can't hit home run jacks, you're not going to be successful in Major League Baseball. So that's the bottom teams. Our combined record is 4-6. Let's look at the top teams in combined OPS. They're the Chicago White Sox. I told you guys White Sox were going to be really good this year. Solid lineup. Can definitely hit the long ball. Coming in at .991. Dodgers, we know they're a very good team. .931 in second place. St. Louis Cardinals, .902 OPS, and the Washington Nationals coming in at .888. And again, that's really why the Washington Nationals won the World Series last year. They got really hot, took out my Braves in the playoffs. It wasn't so much about pitching, even though that's important, but more importantly about being able to have an high OPS, hit doubles, hit home runs, a lot of RBIs, etc. So if you combine the top 5 teams, even though they played just 2 or 3 games this year, they are combined 7-4. So OPS is a really good stat to use. So let's dive into, can't get this off the screen, our action for today. The matchup we're going to look at is Pittsburgh and St. Louis. I made some notes here, so let me pull this up. Okay. All right, Pittsburgh Pirates, they are the underdogs in this matchup. Small dogs, +125. St. Louis on the money line as the favorites at -145. Let's look at the pitching matchups. Mitch Keller going on the mound for the Pittsburgh Pirates struggled severely in his rookie season. Did not pitch a lot of innings, only 48 innings, but he had a 7.13 ERA. 1-5 record, so got beat up pretty bad. Can get strikeouts. He is going to face Dakota Hudson, a very good pitcher for St. Louis. St. Louis has a really good pitching rotation. Hudson, ERA last year, 3.35, 16-7 mark, pitched 174 innings in 2019. Now, what's interesting to note about Dakota Hudson as it relates to the way the game is played now, he will give up walks. But the reason that's good is he will not. It's rare for him to give up a home run. He places the ball really well, and that's really important. I'm a big Braves fan. Luke Jackson is one of our relief pitchers, and the guy just gives up home runs left and right. You cannot be successful in Major League Baseball pitching if you're going to give up home runs. So if you're going to be successful, you're going to have to learn to not give up the long ball. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So we have a pitching advantage here, and the stat I just showed you previously, St. Louis, third best team in OPS, facing Pittsburgh, who've struggled. Now, they do have some power. Bell can hit the ball, no doubt. But overall, not a great lineup for hitting. So we're going to play St. Louis on the run line, minus 1.5 plus 120. So that's a free play for today. Hopefully this a hit. Get back to being up a unit. Would take our record to 2-1. Hope everybody has a great Sunday. Let's watch some baseball, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace.